Well, guys, the I support the current thing tosspots are back, naturally supporting the current thing, even if what they say makes no bloody sense.
I think we should send the Ukrainians some F-16s. That's up to you, Prime Minister.
Yeah, you can't sort that one out now.
Well, I wish I could.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been supporting them for years, the Ukrainians. On stage, I have the flag, and I wear a blue and yellow suit and do a song and dedicate it to them. I feel very strongly about it. Because if the Ukrainians lose, it's the end of civilization as we know it. You know, it's all over. So F-16s, please.
Yes, Rod Stewart, not to be confused with Poundland Rod Stewart, otherwise known as Charlie Mullins, the Pimlico Plumbers, Ponce. Though, to be honest, both are a pair of low-life wankstains, so mixing them up is not exactly the end of the world. Shit, they even both love medical zealotry over the past few years, pushing to force people to get the jab, you might remember.
And when you see people who will not take it, putting themselves at risk, it's said, do you feel the same way I do? Does that make you angry?
It makes me angry, especially in America where they talk about, it's my right, it's my freedom. No, it's not, because you are a killer.
Just because a few people are not prepared to have the jab. They keep going on about human rights and all this nonsense. The world's changed. We need to get everybody jabbed. It should be no job, no jab, no job, no travel if you've not had the jab. It should give them no of the furlough money if they've not had the jab. I know it's not what people want to hear, but we need to stop pussyfooting around. It's the only option we've got at the moment to get through the pandemic. Why are we all against it?
Yep, obviously the bat flu grift has finished now, and so this tit is jumping on the Ukraine grift, but I've got to say, his information is just flat wrong. In the clip there, you heard him tell the British Prime Minister to send F-16s to Ukraine, despite the fact, last time I heard, we didn't actually have any. No, we've got F-35s and Euro Typhoons that the Ukrainians lack the skill to fly or bloody maintain. Next, he tells us how he supported Ukraine for years, which has me asking if he supported him throughout the years the Western media called him bloody corrupt. I mean, you can take your pick on which outlet you want to choose from when it comes to the corruption in Ukraine, well before it become the current thing anyway. Now it seems it's the greatest nation on earth, which is funny how that one worked out, ain't it? After that though, he talks the biggest amount of shit I think I've heard this week, with claims that if Ukraine loses, then civilization as we know it will end.
On stage, I have the flag, and I wear a blue and yellow suit and do a song and dedicate it to them. I feel very strongly about it. Because if the Ukrainians lose, it's the end of civilization as we know it.
Yeah, imagine actually thinking that is true and saying it out loud for people to hear. I mean, you really have to wonder if these clowns actually believe the crap they spout, or was he singing from someone else's hymn sheet? But even with that aside, I think someone should tell him that most of Ukraine ain't jabbed if my memory bloody serves. So surely he thinks they're all pond scum like he does us, the unjabbed, science-denying granny killers, or whatever it is he called us. So yeah, Rod, pipe down and enjoy your relevance, you pathetic virtue signalling ponds. Shit, you could even chop that ridiculous looking mop off your bloody head. It's almost as stupid as the crap you come out with after all.